Welcome to UAB's 5 on 5, where we ask questions to 5 young alumni, sharing insight on their transition after graduation. My name is Greg Berry, Assistant Director in the UAB Office of Alumni Affairs. Today, I'm joined by Asia Sullivan. She got her undergraduate degree in public health from the School of Public Health in 2015 and earned 2 master's degrees, one in public health from the School of Public Health and the other in physician assistant studies from the School of Health Professions, both of them in 2018. Asia is currently a physician assistant at Suite 401 in Los Angeles. Asia, welcome to 5 with 5.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining us, and let's just get going. So after graduation, what was the most difficult transition for you?
Oh man, I think the most difficult transition was just getting out of that college routine. You know, when I was in school, everything was scheduled. I knew exactly what to do, when to do it, where to be. And so I found that a little bit difficult, transitioning to less of a structured kind of routine to my day. And then, of course, the job hunt. It's one of those things where everyone wants you to have experience, but you're a new graduate. So to get experience, someone has to hire you. And that was a bit of a struggle as well. Also, I moved across the country and I'm still adjusting to that. I've been here in LA almost a year, but it's very different.
What should current UAB students be doing right now to prepare themselves for life after UAB?
So I think it's, I don't think you necessarily have to know exactly what you want to do, but it's important to go ahead and build that resume and get an idea of what field you may go into. I realized there was so much stuff that I had done during undergrad that I could draw on. There's plenty of resources at UAB, there's the Career Center and whatnot. So you want to get everything in order that you'll need to apply for jobs prior to leaving. You don't want to start the resume and those sorts of things after you're gone, because you'll forget about all the cool stuff that you did, all the cool stuff that can translate into real world experience. So that would be my tip, is kind of get prepared before you leave, before all of those incredible resources are no longer available to you.
Is there something you wish you would have known while you were at UAB that you know now?
There's probably a lot of things. What I wish I would have known. I guess I wish I would have been more prepared for just kind of standing on your own. You know, you don't have the advisors, you don't have your professors to kind of guide you through everything that's going to happen. You don't have the Career Center, you don't have people prepping you for big interviews and that kind of thing. So I don't know, I guess I just would have utilized those services even more, because now that I don't have them, I'm wishing that I did. So really my suggestion would just be, even if you don't think you need them, to just seek them out, get an appointment with all those different services, career counseling and whatnot, because it would have been really useful to me, I think, and I should have done it back then.
What's the single most surprising thing about living on your own?
Probably that loss of the community. I lived on campus all 4 years while I was an undergrad. I lived really close to the campus while I was in my master's program. And so, once you leave that environment, you don't have those built-in friends anymore that you can just go visit their dorm rooms. You don't have, just that sense of community and things in common with everyone around you.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's harder to make friends, it's harder to establish those good relationships. So that's probably the biggest difference, is just going from UAB, which is such a family and such a community, to kind of being out there on your own.
What advice would you give to somebody that has a job in their chosen field, but they realize it's not for them?
Yes, my advice for that is even similar to when you pick your major and then you decide that it's not for you. I think that, don't waste time really on something that really doesn't match. If it's something that's going to give you experience and then you can get out of there, that's one thing. But if it's just really not for you, this isn't what you want to do. You didn't go through all that school just to get a job that you don't like. So my advice really is to not not waste that precious time doing something that doesn't really fulfill you, unless it's just to kind of, build that experience and you're going to be going to something better that's more suitable for you. But I don't think anyone goes through college and gets a degree only to have a job that they don't like. I mean, that's sad.
And just that quickly, that is 5 with 5. Asia, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh my gosh, thank you. That was fast.
Check out more 5 with 5 episodes online at alumni.uab.edu/5. That's alumni.uab.edu/5. And until next time, go Blazers.
Go Blazers.